Hello and welcome to Ohio Gozaimasu, THK Manufacturing of America's series on Japanese language and culture. In episode 3, season 2, we'll be learning about some common office item vocabulary, some more demonstrative pronouns, the polite prefix O, and the question word for the word what in Japanese. Before we get into the new material, however, we'll need to review what we did last time in episode 2. Let's take a look.
Last time, we learned that word order in Japanese does not change for questions. The verb is always at the end. Questions are formed by adding particle ka to the end of a sentence, and question marks are not used, simply because ka is the question mark. For simple yes-no questions, yes, hai, and no, iie can be used to respond.
これは机です。これは机ですか?
How much did you remember? We encourage you to go back and review if you struggled with the review topics today, as we will be building on this information to ask questions using the question word for what today. The timestamps for the topics covered in today's video can be found in the description box below. Question word what. Question words like what take the place of the information they are seeking. Assume you don't know what a thing is. We already know the structure for the question, is this a desk? Replace tsukue, desk, with nan, what? Now, instead of, is this a desk? We can ask, what is this? Nan is used in place of the information you need to know. To respond, you simply need to drop question particle ka and replace nan with the appropriate information.
Practice asking this question before each word is revealed.
これは何ですか?
Then repeat the word after the native speaker.
これは何ですか? これは椅子です。これは何ですか? これは鉛筆です。これは何ですか? これはペンです。これは何ですか? これは電話です。これは何ですか? これは本です。これは何ですか? これはノートです。これは何ですか? これはハサミです。これは何ですか? これはホチキスです。これは何ですか? これはテープです。
Now let's learn about polite prefix o in Japanese. What is it? Well, polite prefix o is added to some words in Japanese to make them more polite or to show respect towards the person you are talking to. In some cases, this can make a word mean your or are you. For example, namae means simply name. When you add prefix o to it to be onamae, it becomes your name. In fact, Japanese uses this in place of a specific word for your, as using politeness already indicates you are not talking about yourself, and directly addressing someone as you is seen to be intimate and familiar in Japanese.
お名前は何ですか?
Last time, we learned the word for this, kore, by the speaker. Now, let's learn two more words, sore and are, meaning that, by the listener, and that over there, far from both the speaker and the listener, respectively. Again, for these words as well, which one you or someone else uses depends on the distance between the speaker or listener from what is being referred to by the demonstrative pronoun.
Pay attention to each scenario and the distance between the listener and the speaker from the object being referred to. This is a lot, so let's work on the first one together. Here's an example.
これは何ですか?
それは机です。
Sometimes it will ask you to ask the question, and in others, answer using the vocabulary we learned earlier. In all cases, select the appropriate topic to use.
これは何ですか? それは椅子です。 あれは鉛筆です。 あれは何ですか? あれは鉛筆です。 これはペンです。 それは何ですか? これはペンです。 あれは電話です。 あれは何ですか? あれは電話です。 それは何ですか? これは本です。 あれは何ですか? あれはノートです。 これは何ですか? それはハサミです。 それはホチキスです。 これは何ですか? それはホチキスです。 あれは何ですか? あれは何ですか? あれはテープです。
Join us next time to learn our first adjectives in Japanese. Leave any questions you may have in the comment section below. Like and subscribe so you don't miss an episode.
またねー!